My name is Franz-Albrecht, Oettingen-Spielberg, and come and join me for the management and hunt of my favorite 5 game species.
I think the male is not a young male. I think he's at least 4 years or older. Trophy-wise, he's not a great specimen. Could be a selective buck, but I need to have a close look. Just started calling 2 or 3 minutes ago, and the female and the male got up, and we called him in to maybe 60-70 meters. He's an older buck. I think he could be 5, at least 4, maybe 5, 6, and he's a selective management buck, which is important to do also. You can't only shoot the nice ones, you have to also do some management. And I think this buck is a perfect specimen. This is the corner where we shot the Joker 2 years ago, this was my best Swedish buck. And I've been here for 10 years now, hunting in Trolle Ljungby, and knowing that in this area there is the quality and genetics of the Joker. A buck like this, who is dominant and who has the female here, I think it's a great one to take out from a management perspective, because he's really nothing special. But he has decent age, meaning that there's no chance of him becoming something really special in the next few years. So I think it's a good decision to take him. And everything went well. They saw us, but they went on a little bit. We called one more time, he stopped, and we could take the shot. And again, even though I'm hunting with a 243 varmint bullet, 58 grains, it does the job.
Big body.
Big body, big head. Old buck.
Old buck.
Very nice. Just a great, for Trolle Ljungby standards, a great selective trophy. He's very thin in the top, nice coronets, nice guffle in the front, but nothing special. But as you can see with the head and also with the front teeth, one second, he's an old buck and just a great selective roebuck. So, give him his last bite. And the shot with a 58 grain varmint bullet. Like I said, I lost my rifle on the way here to Sweden, and I've been borrowing the local rifle, which I'm very happy about, because if I had no rifle I wouldn't be hunting. And we have a 243 Winchester varmint, and which this particular bullet is supposed to do. It's supposed to not have an exit, but just a very quickly expanding bullet, and no exit like the other bucks that we shot, but it does the job. And I'm very happy about the buck because it's a nice buck to take in terms of a management perspective. So we will take him back and then have a look over there. Maybe 1 kilometer further, there's another buck that's on the list that we will try.
Was a one-horned female. I think it's the first time in my life so far that I've been calling roebucks and a horned female came to the call. Sometimes females can grow horns, but it's very seldom, and they don't clean their antlers. So they're always in velvet. It's like a perruque female, but very rare. calling for only just over 10 minutes. And first we had the horned female. She left, she came again, and suddenly out of the background we saw a buck coming. And you could see immediately that he's not a young buck. Coronets are completely worn down, and the face, the neck, everything. So we decided to shoot him. And in the shot, suddenly another buck came from the other corner of the field, directly. I think that buck is maybe 4 years old, the second one. So we definitely shot the older one, and the second one is a nice 6-pointer. So we can leave him and see what he does in the next year or two. But what an exciting moment in the rut, just in this small little field in front of us. And we didn't know the bucks here. We just came here by chance to have a look. But a really, really great rutting experience here. That's a very old buck.
I think he's probably 6, 7, 8 years old. He has no teeth in the front left. And in the back, he's completely worn down. You can see his coronets are going really slanted on either side. I don't think he was ever a better buck, but definitely a great buck to take. And up here, he has like, almost like crab claws. Great buck. Great buck. The distance from where we shot the buck is maybe 35, 40 meters only. And I think just before I shot was the first time that he realized something was up. But before that, he was so focused on the female, he didn't really understand what was going on.